previous video, this frame was modeled in steel and steel design was carried out. Now I'm going to use the same frame with the same loading and load combinations and just change the sections to concrete. First of all, we need to create the reinforced concrete sections. So that will be first one RC beam, and I will change to C40, and this will be 350 width and 500 depth. And then I will also add an RC column. Also I can choose C40, although that can be changed later. And 350 by 350. And close. I'll just delete a few. Yes, and I want to delete this one. Okay, so these are our sections, BR3, the beam and the column. So now, first of all, I will apply the beams section to all the beams which are 13 to 20. And then the column section to all the columns, so that's 1 to 12. And now the sections have been changed, have to recalculate, and then we can show the results. And if I show for the dead load the moments, levels, okay, I can see that the moments are slightly bigger than in the steel design, because the sections, the beams and columns are heavier. Now I'll switch off this display and we'll look at the reinforced concrete design. First of all, I will select the two beams at the top using the control. I will select the two beams at the top, and then here I will choose RC design, and then RC members require reinforcement. The window arrangement changes around. Now this icon here provides the reinforcement of RC elements. Will take us to yet another strange kind of windows opening, and we just need to choose here manual combinations, that we're using the combinations which we set up 1, 2 and 3, and click OK. And this shows our top two beams, and the total length is 1035 meters, and it shows the properties, the dimensions of the beams. So that is really just the layout. Now we can change some parameters. First of all, we can choose the environment class. This is based on durability criteria that you probably learned something about in design of elements. If you have kind of chloride attack near the sea, you have to use higher number, but for normal indoors, I guess, concrete elements, X naught. So let's keep that. And then second one, no, I already done that, sorry. The second one, calculation options. This allows us to choose the cover. If we want to change it from what is defined by the code, the minimum cover, and we can also choose the deflection calculation. We can choose different grade of concrete here. We can choose which bars we want to use. So maybe let's just choose C16 for longitudinal, and then for transfers, for links, let's choose maybe C10. It's a bit different than in the notes, doesn't it? And click OK. And the last bit, this is about detailing options. So you can see how you want your reinforcement to look. So maybe I will choose the single link or stirrup, and then here you can set some more various parameters which I don't know anything about. Let's keep that. So these are really these parameters, and one thing I forgot is once all these parameters have been set, this beam needs to be saved, and I'll call it as C40 beam. And okay, so now I can do the calculations. And this has calculated the reinforcement. This has calculated the reinforcement in the beam. I don't think I saved that. Okay, let's try again. So I want to have a single stirrup link. C40 beam. Okay, recalculate. Still double. Still doubling. Never mind. What we can do is we can rotate this and see it in 3D, and if you want to change some bar, we can change the diameter here, some of the bars. We can also choose the drawings. We can also see what else. Yes, beam reinforcement, and then beam note, which shows the design data. And then we can also choose the drawings option, and it produces quite good technical drawings of this beam. Let's go to the doesn't like the drawings. It is calculating maybe because it's selected. I'm not sure why it's not doing the drawings. Because they're here. Okay. So that is drawing 1, which is the left beam on the left, and then drawing 2, beam on the right, with all the reinforcement schedule. Okay, so that was that. So we have done the beam, and now we can go back. We can go back to our structure model, and now select not the beam, but but this middle column, and then go through this again. So RC design required provide the reinforcement, manual combinations, and this is our column. And if I leave everything, I don't want to change any parameters, just use the default, I can just do the calculations. And then look at the column reinforcement.